Hello, people. Bailey, what the hell's so damn funny?
I was watching a video of me falling off my ripstick.
Oh, well, you got to post that one on YouTube. What do we got here? We've got 19 out of 20 people. Holy cow. People never come to my class. Today, everybody showed up, which is a good thing because I've got some stuff to tell you. I have to talk about the second assignment today. I haven't looked at the first assignment yet. I'll grade them hopefully this weekend. I'm so overwhelmed and buried by work at this point. I'm hoping to get to it. Another thing I need to do for you by next week is more specific details on what to do for assignment 2. Today I'm just going to kind of set you up for the assignment. So your next assignment is going to be, let me pull it up real quick. I know you can't see it, but just to remind myself. Your next assignment is going to be a review paper. So a review paper is, if you look it up on the internet, is basically somebody, typically it's someone who's a leader in a field, is going to summarize the field for you. So take all the research papers that are out there on this specific topic and then explain it to you. So it's kind of, the level that it's written at is like scientist to scientist. So our first paper was basically scientist to non-scientists. So you're kind of dumbing it down, making it more understandable to other people. This is going to be like you're talking to other scientists. So this should be very scientific language, very serious and specific about everything. So this will be a review paper. So what is a review paper? Well, I just said that. So what you're going to have to do then is choose a topic, find some research papers on that topic, and then come up with an outline and send that outline to me and then write the paper. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about how you do that. How do you find a topic and how do you find the papers for it? The most important thing about your topic is make sure you keep it really, really narrow. If it's a broad topic, Gus, lay down. My dog is driving me here. Lay down, buddy. If it's a very broad topic, it'll be a bad paper because you won't be able to get into much detail of anything. So for example, what's the example I give here? Say you decide I want to do a paper on cancer. Well, cancer is so big and there's so many papers published every day on cancer. There's no way you could cover that in an 8 to 10 page paper, just too much. So narrow it down. So let's say I'm going to narrow it down to estrogen-dependent breast cancer. So that's one specific type of cancer that's really important. So let me show you how to search that. So, come on now. This is, sometimes it's hard in Zoom to find the thing you want to share. Hang on a second. That's why. Okay. Stop it. Okay, try again. Share. Here it is. So to find a topic, it's got to be something you're interested in, or else it's going to be a miserable experience and you're going to write a really bad paper. So find something in biology you're interested in. Now, hopefully, you're all juniors and seniors. You've had a lot of classes. Hopefully, you've found things that really turn you on. So go to like one of these science news sites to see what's new in the field, kind of thing. And look at what's being expressed there and what kind of topics are up. But find yourself something you're really interested in. And like I say, here's mine, estrogen-dependent breast cancer. So when I search this, I get 8,049 papers. Well, I can't summarize that in an 8-page paper. It's too much. So I want to narrow the focus a little more. So when I pull up these papers, I look through them, and one thing that sticks out to me immediately is this. AIB1 sequestration of androgen receptor inhibits. Now, what the hell is AIB1? So I'm going to click into this paper, and I'm going to start reading about this. Now, if I find this is interesting, then this is what I'm going to focus on. One problem I have here is, what the heck is AIB1? I've got no idea. So what do you do when you don't understand something? When you don't know something is? We go to our friend Wikipedia. And first we donate $5, and then we look it up. Nuclear receptor coactivator 3, also known as amplified in breast cancer 1. Okay, so this is a nuclear protein, probably a transcription factor, that's going to be important in this particular breast cancer. So now I found a way to narrow my focus. I'm going to do estrogen-dependent breast cancer, and I'm going to do AIB1. Combine these two terms, and now I'm down to 51 papers. That's something I can handle. Okay, so this is the way I want you to do your paper. Find a topic that's already kind of narrow, do a literature search, and if you get too many hits, find one of those papers that has something more specific in it and narrow your search by focusing on that. So I can summarize 51 papers in 8 pages pretty easily. Well, not easily, it's still work, but that's the way it can be done. So any questions about that? That in general is how I want you to find a topic. You can use the same topic you did in your popular paper if you want, but that paper is probably a little more general than the specificness you need for this. And also it's for a lay audience instead of a scientific audience. So it's going to be different from your first paper. But the key is to find something you're interested in, get a really narrow focus so that you're able to accomplish this in 8 to 10 pages well. And just to kind of reiterate, and if you have a topic that's way too broad, it's going to be a wishy-washy, boring paper, and it won't be any good. So really focus on important information. So what I want you to do for me by next week is to give me an outline of your paper. So the paper won't be due for a couple of weeks, but at least 25% of the work is putting your outline together. So I put something in your Moodle. Oh, I closed it. Hang on.
Slish, do you have a preference on how many references do we use for the paper?
I always say as many as it takes. It should take at least 10. I don't think you need to do more than 20, but I think between 10 and 20 should be pretty good. Okay?
10 to 20 what?
10 to 20 references. So the papers you're going to use in your review paper will all be original research papers. So they're all papers with data in them, like the first time this particular paper has been published. So your paper is like a step back from that because you're taking a bunch of these original papers and you're putting them into one topic. So at least 10 or 20 for this. So what is due for next week will be this. And I put this up in Moodle. I may change it today. I threw this together about 10 minutes ago. I may want to update it a bit. So what you need to do is, number one, find a topic, okay? Do some searches in science news sites or whatever, some way to get something you find interesting. And then do a literature search on that topic. You can do this through the library, Feinberg Library. You go, let me show you how to do that. Okay, do another share. New share. So go to SUNY Plattsburgh, Feinberg Library, and research tools, and use one of these search engines. Now, my favorite search engine has always been Medline. Medline has got, well, you know, my stuff is drugs and pharmacology and cell biology, and this is the best search engine for that. If your biology is a little different, use a different search engine. But that's one way to do your search. The other way is to go to Google and go Google Scholar. So don't just do a Google search, do a Google Scholar search. So this is going to be kind of like Medline. So it's just research oriented. Okay, so do a literature search. Find your topic, narrow your topic down so there aren't too many papers about it. You know, they say research is learning more and more about less and less. So get your topic as narrow as possible. And then make an outline of the subtopics within that topic you want to cover. And then fill in that outline with research articles. So what you will be handing into me next week is this. Give yourself a title. So what my title here is role of nuclear receptor coactivator 3, that's that AIB1, in estrogen-dependent breast cancer. Introduction. So my introduction will be, you know, a few paragraphs about breast cancer, about estrogen-dependent breast cancer. And then here's where I get into my subtopics. So subtopic 1 is, what is this AIB1? Okay, have a couple of references on it about what that is. Subtopic 2 may be, you know, AIB1 involved with androgen, blah, 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 blah. So, and the subtopic 3 then is, again, different topics within that original topic. Okay. So I've put that in your Moodle page. Let me pull that up. Come on. Okay, so here's your Moodle page. Here's what I just showed you, outlined for assignment 2. I'm going to put something up, hopefully later today, probably not until Monday, about more specific directions on how to write your paper. But at this point, all you need to do is write the outline. And the outline can change after you submit it. Probably will, because I'll give you some feedback on it. But next Thursday, I'll talk about how to write that bigger paper. So for this week, all I really want is the outline and references in that outline that you're going to use for each of those subtopics. Okay? Any questions? ¿Tienes preguntas? Por favor? Nothing?
I have a question.
Okay, go.
Is the outline due on Tuesday or Thursday?
Outline is due Thursday before class.
Okay.
Okay. And so when I get your outlines, I'll look them over probably Friday, get them back to you before the weekend, and your final paper will be due, I'm not sure, about a week or two. This whole semester has been like chasing my tail, but after your next assignment in this class then will be to give like a 20-minute PowerPoint presentation on that topic. Okay, so I'm going to have you write the paper. I'm not sure how long that's going to take, but we'll do the paper, and then after your paper is submitted, we'll schedule you to do a PowerPoint presentation. Okay?
Dr. Slish, may I talk to you after class?
Yes, who is this?
Dante.
Oh, yeah. Talk after class.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I didn't talk. I saw your email this morning. I didn't reply to it because I was too busy, but we can talk after.
Okay, I completely understand. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. No questions? Vanessa, you're on the edge of asking a question. You're just about to ask a question. No? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let you all go. I'll get started on that right away, right? You got the rest of today's class period. Why don't you go ahead and use that to find your topic? If you're having a hard time with your topic, send me an email. I'll see if I can help you with it. Okay? All right. I'm letting you go. Later, dudes.